Good morning, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Morning Report is sponsored by our friends at Fusilao Kia of Cape Coral. This morning, we'll tell you about Fort Myers playing host to a Guinness World Record attempt on National Seashell Day, slight gains in the number of uninsured children in Florida causing one expert to issue an alarm, and more. Today is Tuesday, June 12th, and this is the Morning Report. The Lee County Visitor and Convention Bureau is doing something they've only talked about before. They're trying to get locals in on the burgeoning beach scene and coming out to see the sights that us locals may have missed. Taking place June 21st on the beach behind the Outrigger Resort on Fort Myers Beach will be an attempt to make a giant human seashell for a Guinness World Record. The current record is held by Saudi Arabia's Shell Corporation with 855 participants. The current pre-registrations have Lee County at 800. Brian Osowski, the Director of Marketing for the Lee VCB, said it's an amazing story for National Seashell Day, which we actually pushed to get recognized on the boards because we are, after all, the seashell capital of the world. Pre-registration is still on until June 18th, but will be shut off early if they hit their 1,500 person maximum. Getting everyone set up starts at 6:30 a.m. on June 21st and goes until 8:30 a.m., with the attempt hopefully starting at 9 a.m. Music and entertainment will be on site, as well as catering from Costco, who has donated quite a bit of food for the event. So if you've always wanted to be a part of a Guinness World Record, or you're just looking for a fun way to support the community, this is one not to miss. While Florida has made strides in reducing the number of uninsured children, a national healthcare expert warned that those gains are likely stalling, and she put part of the blame on increased scrutiny of immigration status. Joan Alker, executive director of the Washington-based Center for Children and Families, said data released late last month showed the number of uninsured children in Florida in 2017 rose slightly. She attributed the increase in part to attrition of what she called mixed families, or families where a parent is an immigrant and the child is either a citizen or legally residing in the state. She said that while the small rise may be statistically insignificant, it could be an early warning sign that Florida's 7-year trend of lowering uninsured rates for children is at risk. She suggested other factors that could have played a role in the increase, such as congressional efforts to repeal the Affordable Care Act and a push to reduce funding and to restructure the Medicaid program. State Agency for Healthcare Administration spokeswoman Mallory McManus said she wasn't aware of the new data and said that ensuring that children have access to healthcare has always been a priority of the agency. Combined, the subsidized CHIP and Medicaid provide coverage to an estimated 44% of the children in Florida. Though CHIP funding expired last year and many states, including Florida, were forced to operate in the program on carryover funds from previous years. Congress agreed to extend CHIP funding in January and again in February. Under the extensions, Alker said Florida cannot make any future changes to the CHIP program that would make it more cost restrictive, including increasing co-pays. Young people aren't just looking for jobs anymore, they're creating their own. According to a survey of more than 2,500 workers covered by MetLife Insurance, 40% of millennials plan to quit their jobs and work as freelancers within the next 5 years. Every year, more and more people under the age of 37 are dipping their toes into the water that is entrepreneurship in hopes of pursuing their longtime passions of running their own business. Millennials seem to have an advantage over the rest of the world when it comes to starting a business from the ground up. Younger generations tend to be more familiar with technology and social media, which both appear to play a large role in developing a company and offer the most growth and potential for new startups. And according to a report released by Wallet Hub earlier this year, Florida is ranked second in the country for startup activity. Florida retirees have played a big role in the development of young entrepreneurs. They provide wisdom that new age entrepreneurs may not possess. In hopes of following their dreams and becoming their own boss, it seems like millennials will continue to leave their traditional 9-to-5 jobs for the foreseeable future. And that was the Morning Report for today. I'm Bri Walling. The Morning Report airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. right here at NaplesHerald.com. And don't forget to check out our lunch break that also airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Thank you for watching.